Hey everybody, this is Jeffrey Jansen. I'm coming to you live from Quincy, Illinois on the banks of the mighty Mississippi. Today is April 16th, 2018. Today there's a couple thoughts as we're doing our Monday motivation, basically getting ready to go into Tuesday. First off, let's get the basics out of the way. You got to understand right now that you matter and you're important. Know this, make sure you're hugging and giving your kids kisses, making sure you let them know that you're proud of them. Never assume they know that you're proud of them. Never assume anything when it comes to your kids. A long time ago, I had one of my uncles ask my dad, well, has he learned about the birds and the bees yet? And my dad told my uncle, no, he learns all that in school. And that's kind of the older way of thinking of things. You know, you can learn this stuff in school. It's not. Never let your children learn the important things in life from school. Let them learn from you. Let them know that they're important. Let them know they matter. Let them know you're proud of them. You know, suck it up. Reach down deep. Talk about the things that are hard to talk about so that it's not hard for them to talk about them. We always get mad and we always want to take out the bullies of the world and everything else. But sometimes we're forgetting the reason why the kids develop bullies sometimes is because they're afraid to speak up, speak out, you know, and those bullies feed off that. Well, if you teach your kids how to voice up, man up, woman up, whatever. It's not a man or woman world. It's a child needs to learn to speak up. Go to the authorities. Go to the teachers, you know. Go to the police officers. These are things we need to be teaching our kids and not letting the school system teach them. If we let the school system teach our kids everything and then we expect them to learn something different, then it's our fault for allowing that to happen. Kids learn from some of the best teachers in the world. They really do. But you want to know something? You're their hero. Teachers are heroes too, but you're their mom, you're their dad, you're their aunt, you're their uncle, you're their friend. You're the one they're looking up to and that need that guidance from. All right. Next thing, how's your Monday going today? Is everybody up there basically working hard on Monday? Did you go to your job and do the best you can? Did you talk positive about them today? Did you uplift somebody today? For everybody that was happy birthday yesterday, thank you very, very much. It meant the world to me. I try to actually send little messages back to everybody that did. I'm still getting around to some of the people. It just takes me a little bit of time to do. But I want you to know this. Each and every one of you matters. Each and every one of you is important. Now, let's get into the business world. Tomorrow, how are you going to prep for tomorrow? What are some of the things you're going to do for tomorrow? Are you going to go in for a job interview? Are you going into your factory job? Are you getting behind the wheel of a semi because you're an over-the-road truck driver? What is it that you're getting ready to do tomorrow that you can be better at? How can you make yourself better? First thing you can do is, first off, know that you matter. And then you need to go and you need to call people that you haven't talked to in a while. You got to do something outside of your work ethic, outside of your comfort zone. You need to do things that scare you once in a while, things that you never thought you would do. The reason why, you got to quit thinking inside that small box. You need to make your world bigger. Your world does not revolve around one town or one city. You know, I was in a conversation earlier today with a friend of mine, and how when I was in the Marine Corps, you know, a lot of my brothers in the Marine Corps, you know, I love them to death. But we've been all over the world. Like literally, you name it, we've been there. Okay? And a lot of guys, they found themselves, every time we got off ship, every time we're in country, the first place they go is the bar. Now, the thing about it is, here you're in a country that if you're a regular civilian is going to cost you thousands of dollars to go to. And the first thing you do is go to a bar. Why? You know, that's small thinking. You need to basically, when I was in Greece, okay, we went to different ruins. When I was in Thessaloniki, me and a whole bunch of Marines, we went over to King Philip II's tomb. I got to find out different things, why people know Alexander the Great's son better than King Philip II, or King Philip II better than they know Alexander the Great's son. Okay, I got to find out history by living it. When I was taking Western civilization, okay, in college, I was in the Marine Corps when I was taking it, and I got to learn about everywhere from Alexander the Great. I got to learn what happened in Italy, you know, Mussolini. I got to learn about all the different things that happened all the way up to World War II. And it was nice is because I had a hands-on approach. And it reminded me, and by the way, all this stuff connects, it reminded me of a teacher that I once had in school, and she's a brilliant teacher. She's still alive today, is Mrs. Williams. I had her for Greek mythology. So when I was over in Greece, as an adult in the Marine Corps, and I'm going to all these different tombs and learning what Zeus and everybody else was, she came to mind because she was great at teaching Greek mythology, because she used to go to Greece every year. And I think she even has a little bit of heritage from Greece, and she'd always bring stuff back. And it was one of my favorite classes. So the teacher that I learned the most from is the teacher that actually had a hands-on experience from where we were at. Now, let me go back to why this matters to you. If you think outside the box, you'll get to see the statues. You'll get to see history in the making. You'll get to do things that most people say they can't or won't do. So when I hear some of my Marine Corps brothers say, I can't afford something or I can't do something, it reminds me of the ones that went into the Marine Corps. We're in all these different countries, and it's not that they couldn't do it, it's they wouldn't do it. They wouldn't go out and see the culture. They wouldn't try the food. They wouldn't try the different things that were going on. And what I'm saying to you is every single day you should be doing something to. If you're in a habit, think of it how we used to take on terrorism class. And I can only tell you the different things I learned. You never take the same road every day. You never leave at the same times. You always show up early. You never, you always basically stay later. You never have a certainty around you except you're going to be in this spot at this time. You don't let people know which way you're going or where you're going to. And when I get on with my job, it's like I get to do more business because whenever I'm with people, we are always stopping off at different places, introducing ourselves to new people. In life, we need to do that with more than just going to a bar every night of the week. We need to do that by taking your kids to different ice cream shops, okay? By taking them maybe to Hannibal, Missouri to go see Mark Twain caves, or maybe going to, some haunted houses or whatnot. Now, how does this have anything to do with what you're doing today? All you truck drivers that are on the road today, you're going to some of the best places in the country, and I know you're tired. I know you're burnt out, and I know sometimes people don't treat you the greatest. But whenever you go to these places, if you get the chance, go investigate that town a little bit. Go look around at what that town is known for wherever you're at, if you have time, of course. And I know everybody has to have downtime. If you're somebody that's out there looking for a job, okay, why not think outside the box and go for a job you normally wouldn't think about even doing, just to have it on your resume or your application? If you're at a job and you need vacation time, instead of taking vacation where you stay home, why don't you actually leave your town or city and go to the next city over and just learn what it's about? The reason why and the way you relax is by doing something different to get out of that rhythm. Because if you're still just staying home like you do the weekends, and when the vacation comes up you're still at home and all you do is just sleep for 2 or 3 days, you're still in the rhythm to where you can't relax. You can't let yourself loose. You cannot take some downtime. As a parent, we all need to take downtime. We all need to realize that we're important, but we need to do different things to get outside of our comfort zone, outside of our boxes. So my job sometimes is to tell you that, it doesn't take money to do something different, okay? It doesn't take money to learn in Quincy, Illinois, that the Enola Gay is named after Paul Tibbitt's mother. What's the Enola Gay? The Enola Gay dropped the atomic bomb in World War II over Japan, okay? And how is that? The Enola Gay, that's named after his mother, who lived right here in Quincy, Illinois. Okay? Quincy, Illinois is known for the Underground Railroad. Right across the river, we have the birthplace of Mark Twain. Samuel Clemens wrote Huckleberry Finn. Okay? We're known for John Wood, who was one of the first governors of Illinois. We have a lot of history in each one of our towns and cities, and we forget sometimes that history, even though we're older, is not boring when we're older, because now we're looking at the fun part of it all, okay? I mean, look at all the different brothels and stuff in different towns and cities. I mean, come on, that's fun to think of as an adult. I mean, even though they're not there no more, But the whole point is think outside your comfort zone. Think outside your box. Be better today than who you were yesterday. Each and every one of you matters. Each and every one of you is a gift from God, and each and every one of you needs to learn, why you're a gift. Last thing, I'll keep this short. When we were over in Spain, we were doing washdown, going back and through. We went to a bar in Spain. All of us got off the board ship and everything else. Couldn't go too far, so it was one where everybody went. There was a guy dancing around the bar, and I took a couple pictures of it. I think we even got video of it. He had this rooster. And from the time I was 19 years old, I never understood that rooster until I went to something that a Marine Corps buddy of mine invited me to. I went to a Cursil, and I learned what the colorful rooster meant. And it's kind of funny. I wouldn't have known that. And since the time I was 19 years old, when I was over in Spain, and I didn't know that a tradition went all the way over to the United States, and I didn't have a clue what the meaning of it was until 2 years ago. I can't tell you the secret about it, but I can tell you this. You will come full circle with that of what you do in your life. And the more you seek out adventure, the more you seek out trying to scare yourself a little bit every day, the more you become a hero to other people, the more you ask nothing in return, things will be given to you. And I don't mean money, I don't mean power, I don't mean prestige. But you're going to have knowledge. You're going to be able, I'm terrible at math. But you know something? I made it this far. Anyway, now that I've completely confused and bored every single one of you, know this. Each and every one of you matters. Go out there, get up in the morning. Thank God you got up in the morning. Make your bed. Okay? Get up. Get breakfast, get your kids up, brush your teeth, get your shower, put on clean underwear, put on a clean bra, put on clean clothes, and start your day fresh, okay? Even the smallest things, like a little food in your stomach, will help you get through your day. It'll help you be a little bit happier. Whatever it does to make you happy. Tell your kids as they're walking out the door that you love and you're proud of them. Tell them that they mean the world to you. Call up your sister, your brother, your mom and dad, just out of the blue, and tell them they matter. Call up those truck drivers on the road, or truck drivers, call up your friends and family. Let them know they matter. You know what? You're not alone in this world. Each and every one of you can make a difference. But tomorrow is the first day of the rest of your life. Right now, you need to prep for tomorrow, get tomorrow down pat, and go, whether it's in your sales or whether it's you already got a job or whether you're in the military, it doesn't matter. Go out there and do the best you can. And if you start stressing out and start freaking out and having a bunch of anxiety, that's natural. All you got to do is get through it. And once you get through it, you won't have it anymore. My name is Jeffrey Jansen. Each and every one of you matters. I'm going to go inside and get an ice cream cone here at Casey's because I want an ice cream cone. And I don't care what y'all think. But I do think the world of each and every one of you. So know this. I'm here for you. You matter. And I'll talk to you guys later.